Okay, let's take a start with IELTS speaking part 1. I'm going to ask you some questions about colors. What is your favorite color?
Red is my favorite color because it is the color of love, passion, and revolution. So
Love,
that's why.
passion, and revolution. That is why I
Wow.
like red color. Huh? Alright, you're the one who is bursting red balloons on Valentine's Day. Some people buy balloons,
Okay.
some people burst balloons.
No,
नहीं जिनके
I
साथ
am
बुरी
not.
ट्रेजेडीज हुई होती हैं
जी
उसको
जी.
बारे फाड़ देते हैं उनके ये मेरे वाला नहीं तो तेरे वाला भी नहीं okay all right let's go on is there any color that you dislike?
No, I don't think so that I dislike any color. Well, if I find some colors are dull, then mm,
I may dislike them, but on the other hand, I like every color because they are the part of our nature. Add on, okay? Be talkative. थोड़ा बतूनी बने
ठीक है.
बोलें. Just use variety of words, variety of structures to get good bench score. Okay? Yeah,
Okay.
कुड़ी थानू वेखन आई है.
ठीक.
So you have to impress that kudi
Okay.
examiner. Yeah,
Okay.
sometimes that kudi is elderly, but no problem.
ठीक.
Okay, yeah. Let's go on. Is there any color that makes you feel uncomfortable?
Yes, if I see dark colors on the wall, so I feel uncomfortable because I like the brighter colors on the wall. So I think the dark colors make me uncomfortable.
Okay, your answers are good. You're using even good language. Just try to elaborate a little more and try to dramatize a little more. Dramatize means, for
Yes, yes.
example, is there any color that you don't like? Well, I don't like brown color, especially if I see any brown wall or any brown thing. I feel really, I have a strange feeling which I cannot define.
Okay.
So, to answer your question, I don't like brown. I like brown color.
ठीक.
Okay, but I'm just creating all that. Okay?
Okay.
So, let's go on. What is the most popular color in your country?
In my country, I think green and white color is the
Green and white colors are.
are the most liked color because these colors are in our flag, and our flag I think is the most beautiful flag in the whole world. So people will prefer green and white color if we ask them to.
Okay, so these two colors are the most popular in my country. All right, do you like to wear dark or bright colors?
Yes, usually I like dark colors to wear, but I don't like brighter colors to wear. But I like them as a bed sheet. So I
Okay,
consider
now
them.
what you're doing, you're just playing with the same words, moving around the same idea. You need to extend your talk. For example, do you like dark or bright colors? For example, well, it depends. If we talk about suiting or dressing, in winter I mostly like dark colors because they look good. And on the other hand, because dark colors absorb heat, in winter I always prefer to go for lighter colors like sky blue color is my most favorite in summer. So to answer your question, my favorite colors depend on the season.
Okay, I will
है क्या नहीं
Okay, ठीक.
8 मिनट ना आई हैं सी मेरियां yeah just try to speak like this okay
Okay.
so let's move on one last color do colors affect one last question not color do colors affect your mood
Undoubtedly, yes. If I see brighter colors, then it makes me energetic. If I see darker color, then I feel calmness in
in me inside me
inside me. So yes,
colors
if
have deep impact on me and sometimes they change my mood as well so it's like that okay all right overall language is good but you need to focus your expression content vocabulary ideas then it's going to be better right let's go on it's your turn please
Yes.
what kind of weather do you like the most
Well, I like the transitional weathers when it's not too cold or not too hot outside. The season we get before the hot summers and after the cold winters, I like the most. To answer your question, I like the transition weathers.
all right very good what is the weather like in your hometown
Well, in my hometown, I come from a small town of Punjab, and my hometown has a tropical weather with the hot summers and the cold winters, and the monsoon after the hot summers.
okay so I usually like or this is the climate of my hometown you can use the word climate for that the weather of the whole year is called climate right the word climate is very appropriate for that do you like the weather of your hometown
Of course, I like the weather in my hometown because my hometown has tropical state weathers, just like the hot summers and cold winters, and after that the monsoon comes. So that's why these are the things that I like
Okay,
the most.
don't say these are the things. Say these are the weather conditions that I like the most. Because thing is, I mean, we don't know what you're talking about, but you should be specific about it. Okay, let's go on. Do you prefer dry or wet weather? Dry means sunny, wet means rain. Like it's wet weather today. So,
Well, I like the wet weathers as compared to the dry weather, because the monsoon season comes after the very and hot summer. So that's why I prefer and I go for the wet weathers, because in wet weathers the rain comes.
instead of wet weather, you can use the word rain, torrential rain. Okay. So, I mean, the other words for, if you use the word wet weather, dry weather, wet weather, it means you got limited vocabulary. Now, answer again. The question is, do you prefer dry or wet weather?
Well, I like the wet weather.
Okay, listen, don't say the wet weather. I love the rain. When it rains, I really feel good and I prefer to go outside, and especially I eat my favorite snacks. So, to answer your question, wet weather like rain is my most favorite. Okay, snow is also wet weather. So, I mean, if we use the word wet weather, dry weather, our band score will also be dry or wet.
Wet.
Okay? All right. Okay, thank you very much indeed. Thanks a lot.